My commitment to the future. Commitment. Do you have it? Do you know the true meaning of it? There are many definitions and connotations of the word, but the one that stands out the most to me is a pledge or an agreement to do something in the future. Many people today lack commitment or take it for granted. Most may have the idea or may think, I cannot do this or I cannot be successful, but what they don't realize is that the power of one's future is in their own hands. Take, for example, Michael Jordan. He makes millions of dollars a year, has a nice family, and is a great basketball player. You may ask, well, how did he get to the top of the pyramid of life? First of all, he had the commitment and the hard work to fulfill his dreams. Another good example of commitment is Martin Luther King Jr. He was committed to establishing equality between races. Through his commitment and hard work, we no longer have segregation we had during his lifetime. His famous speech, which began, I have a dream, motivated many people. Like him, you too should have a dream, to fulfill your goals and live life like it's meant to be. A quote from Doug Larson clearly states that anything is possible. Some of the world's greatest feats were accomplished by people not smart enough to know that they're impossible. But of course, there will be obstacles in the way. But as Louis Gazard said, the game of life is a lot like football. You have to tackle your problems, block your fears, and score your points when you get the opportunity. I have commitment. I have committed myself to academics and sports. For the last 2 years, I have played sports at my middle school and also maintained good grades. I try hard on almost everything I do. When I make a mistake, I simply just try again. Mistakes won't slow you down if you do not let them. People make mistakes every day. The best thing to do is learn from them and move on. An old philosopher once said that a man of genius makes no mistakes. His errors are the portals of discovery. If you think that you are nothing but a failure when you make mistakes, then keep this quote in mind by Lloyd Jones. The men who try to do something and fail are infinitely better than those who try to do nothing and succeed. Ask yourself, have I any goals for my future? If not, it might be time to start thinking about them. My goals are to make good grades all throughout high school and try my hardest at sports. This is where education comes into play in my commitment to the future. Without the grades I make, I wouldn't be able to play football, baseball, or basketball. Also, I wouldn't be in the National Junior Honor Society or the Betty Club. I know that with the education I have, it will prepare me to face the world physically, mentally, and emotionally. When I go to college, I will graduate and hope to be rewarded with many doors of opportunity. So many doors of opportunity are open for people today. Most take them for granted and pass the door up. And by the time they realize how much they needed to walk through these doors, they are closed when they come back. I have spoken of my commitment to academics and sports, but the greatest commitment of all is a spiritual one. God has to take a key role in your life like He has mine. With Him behind you, anything is possible. I'm sure you've heard of the Bible story about David and Goliath. God told David, go get some stones for his sling from the river. When the battle between the Israelites and the Philistines was about to begin, David stepped forth to confront Goliath. Goliath laughed mockingly and said, you come to me with a sack of stones? In return, David remarked, I come to you with the power of God. This proves that anything is possible when God is behind you 100%, because David killed the mighty giant Goliath with one shot from his sling. Bonaparte once said that every hour lost now is a chance of future misfortune. So I encourage you to take the time, make your dreams, set your goals, and commit yourself to the future. Thank you.